What's up, YouTube Revolution? ZombfectedGaming 349 at your fingertips. So today I wanted to talk about how recently a bunch of people got to see some of the new HBO's The Last of Us TV series episodes early, and so far everything is positive for the most part. But anyways, without further ado, let's jump into reading some of the reviews and articles about these reviews for The Last of Us. Alright, so here we go. Let's take a look at a lot of the reviews on Google, what they say. So for GameSpot, it says 9 out of 10 they've given it. So that's pretty good. 97% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. 5 out of 5 on Empire Online. And a lot of these top stories are buzzing right now. This is crazy, guys. There is The Last of Us, a finer version of The Walking Dead and HBO's next big hit. So literally, there is big comparisons to The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead just ended last year, and so that's another one of my favorite series. And recently I heard that Fear the Walking Dead is actually on its final season. It's gonna be going on its final season. I think somewhere getting close to the summer. I heard that apparently the Walking Dead Rick Grimes show is getting delayed also too. Some of the Walking Dead projects are actually probably getting delayed, most likely because of the huge success that The Last of Us is getting, because I noticed that the news for that came out recently, that The Walking Dead is delaying their properties, most likely because they probably want to work on, some of the budgeting and all that kind of stuff to make sure that it's on par with how great The Last of Us is going to be, because this is actually huge competition in the survival horror post-apocalyptic genre. Not only do we got video games competing with this year, we got Dying Light 2 going to be competing with Dead Island 2, but I'm not going to get too much into those topics right now because it's, The Last of Us is the topic. I cover games like Dying Light on the channel. I cover I like to cover a lot of post-apocalyptic zombie apocalypse type stuff on this channel. So yeah, consider subscribing to my channel if you're very much into that stuff. And so, all right, let's take a look at what some of the stuff that Rotten Tomatoes says. The Last of Us, first reviews, best video game adaptation ever, critics say. Okay, so that's actually saying something very, very good. I'm actually very excited for that. A top-notch cast, sharp writing, and respect for the original subject matter make the HBO series the first must-watch show of 2023. Wow, that's amazing, guys. Alright, so it says, The Last of Us is the much-anticipated small-screen adaptation of the highly successful survival horror video game of the same name, which originally hit shelves in 2013. Craig Mazin, the creator of HBO's Chernobyl, and Neil Druckmann, the creator of the original video game, teamed up to bring the HBO show to life. Set in the year 2033, 2 decades after the fungal virus transformed the global population into raging monsters, the show follows survival Joel, played by Pedro Pascal, who guides teenager Ellie, played by Bella Ramsey, across the wasteland to doctors with the intention of finding a cure for which Ellie may hold the genetic key. Gabriel Luna is also going to be in this, Anna Torv, Storm Reed, Melanie Linsky, I don't know how to say that, but Lamar Johnson, Graham Greene, Murray Bartlett, and Nick Offerman, and that's pretty much all the cast, most of the cast. But I do know who Gabriel Luna is, of course, playing. Gabriel Luna is going to be playing as Tommy, which is Joel's brother. And so far he sounds like he's going to be pretty cool as well. I know that the Miller brothers, the Joel Miller and Tommy Miller, they seem to have more of a Spanish look in the TV series this time around, but that's nothing too bad about it, actually. I think it's fine. I think they're going to do a really good job, and I think these actors are actually going to be phenomenal in this. But let's read this. Creator and Naughty Dog co-president Neil Druckmann is thankfully heavily involved in HBO's The Last of Us, serving as co-creator, co-showrunner, and executive producer of the series alongside Craig Mazin. And together, the team has done an excellent job of sticking close to the source material while also breathing life into new characters along the way, creating an engaging and refreshing rendering of a popular genre story. Wow, that's amazing. The Last of Us is simultaneously almost a verbatim, or I don't know, adaptation of the game and a new story entirely. This is achieved not by changing anything, but by adding entire scenes and characters for which there simply should not be room for in a video game. These elements don't rewrite anything we've seen before, but add new levels of world building, storytelling, and depth that makes the whole narrative feel tailor-made for the television model. Okay, so that's actually really good. What I'm hearing, guys, what I'm hearing is very much very good of what we're hearing. So anybody who is skeptical of the Last of Us television series, of that whole the video game adaptation curse, do not go in skeptical, guys. I think this might be a really good television series and stuff. The Walking Dead started out as a really great television series. I know some people stopped watching along the way and stuff, but I still loved that series along the way. Who knows, maybe I don't know how long the Last of Us television series is gonna go on, but apparently what Neil Druckmann did say, he did say that they don't plan to like go past the video game source material. So I wonder how many seasons are we gonna be getting, like, within these years to come? Are we gonna get a season every year or two, or every year, or are we gonna be getting like a season like every maybe couple years or something? Is there gonna be by the time, maybe, let's say for example, if we get a season 3 or a season 4 or something, what are they gonna be adapting? Are they gonna be adapting another story past The Last of Us Part 2? Because so far the source material that we only have for the Last of Us TV series to adapt is just Last of Us Part 1 and The Last of Us Part 2. And for the most part, by the looks of it, The Last of Us Season 1 is going to be mostly adapting the first game. And I wonder how exactly is it going to end. Is it going to end exactly at the hospital when they get to the Fireflies, both Ellie and Joel? Or is it going to leave off on some sort of cliffhanger somewhere along the way or something? Or are they going to leave off at a cliffhanger towards the end of maybe the winter storyline or something, and then they pick up maybe with season 2 around the time when they get to the Fireflies? But anyways, that's pretty much it. We know that this series is going to be very successful by the sounds of it. It's very positive, guys. If you're a fan of these types of genres, consider subscribing to the channel and ding that bell icon really hard so I can always stay within fast reach of your fingertips when new uploads arrive. ZombfectedGaming 349 over and out. Red light.